మన చుట్టుపక్కల జరుగుతున్న వార్తలు, సమస్యలు, ఉద్యోగ సమాచారం ఎప్పటికప్పుడు తెలుసుకోవడానికి డౌన్లోడ్ పబ్లిక్ వైబ్ యాప్.
Shri K. Rammohan Naidu ji.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir, for giving me the opportunity to speak on demand for grants 2020-2021. And like everyone who is present here, railways is a very important subject for each and every parliamentarian, sir. And it is something which we can connect with the people and the aspirations of our people who have elected us to this August House also. And I would like to remind the House once again the bifurcation that has happened with the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, leading to the creation of Telangana and the remaining Andhra Pradesh, the state of Andhra Pradesh also, sir. During that bifurcation, there was an act that was passed in the August House called the AP Reorganization Act. And in that act, there were many commitments which were put in, which had to be honored by the central government, sir. And in these commitments, one of the most important ones was the long pending demand for the creation of railway zone for the erstwhile, for the new state of Andhra Pradesh. And though we have been fighting for the creation of this zone for 4 years since the division, which was in 2014, right before the elections, the Honorable Railway Minister Piyush Goyal ji has announced a separate railway zone for the state of Andhra Pradesh under the name of South Coast Railway Zone, sir. And we are very, very happy that the announcement has been made. But what is to be addressed right now is that even after 16 to 17 months after the announcement of this zone, there has been no proper budget allocation or no activity that has been going on ground that is leading to the creation or leading to the operational activities of the new zone of South Coast Railway Zone also, sir. So I would request once again to the Honorable Minister through you that the budget allocation which is necessary for the operational activities of the creation of the new railway zone be immediately sanctioned and the process be immediately put into action so that it comes into operation also, sir. And for this, I would also like to suggest that posting a new GM for the South Coast Railway Zone would also help so that there would be a proper push from the railway department also in leading to the activities. And other than this, sir, what I don't understand is the erasing the Voltaire division which is already existent. There is all proper infrastructure that has been there for the Voltaire division, sir. It is in fact a division with history of 125 years. It has a unique culture. It has been one of the most profitable divisions in the whole entire railway department also. And to erase such a division without any justifiable reason is actually hurting the aspirations of the people of North Andhra, sir. And we have been continuously demanding since that decision has been made that the Voltaire division needs to be continued in its entirety. And also in the division, sir, 7 stations which are there in Khurda Road, which are in the boundary of Andhra Pradesh state. I know that the railways doesn't operate through state boundaries, but this is something which needs to be done if the commitment of in true letter and spirit which has been there in the act that the new railway zone is for the state of Andhra Pradesh needs to be done. Then the 7 stations which come in Khurda Road in Srikakulam district, sir, naming Palasa, Mandasa, Sunnadevi, Baruva, Sompeta, Jadpudi and Ichapuram. All these also should be needed to be included in the Voltaire division, and the Voltaire division definitely needs to be continued, sir, so that the wishes of the people are very much be satisfied. And also there is also a demand for RRB, Railway Recruitment Board, to be operated from Visakhapatnam also, sir. I hope the railway department takes this into consideration and grants that also. Other than this, sir, in the Visakhapatnam station, which is one of the biggest in the states of Andhra Pradesh also after Vijayawada, there is a bottleneck there, sir. Between the stations of Gopalpatnam and Visakhapatnam station, there is a 7-kilometer line which is proving to be a bottleneck. And this is a decades-old problem for the Visakhapatnam station, sir. Nearly 20 pairs of express trains are not touching the railway station, Visakhapatnam station, due to non-availability of the third line. And this has also been a long pending demand, but the budget has not been properly allocated, sir. And it is very, very meager. It's almost like a joke that 1,000 rupees has been allocated for this third line. I don't know if it is real or if it is some printing mistake in the pink book also. And that's why I request, sir, that 40 crores is what is needed for this third line between Gopalpatnam and Visakhapatnam station, sir. I request the railway ministry to grant this amount also, sir. Other than this, one of the most important lines for Andhra Pradesh is the Kotapalli Narsapuram line also, sir. And during the previous NDA government, the Honorable Prime Minister wanted to speed up all the pending projects. This, if you look into the history, sir, this was actually initiative by former Speaker, who was also hailed from our party, Telugu Desam party, sir, the GMC Balyogi ji. He, with the help of Railway Minister then, has Mamata Banerjee ji has laid the foundation stone 25 years ago. And even now it is still under, still needs to be completed, sir. And what I want to put in the notice of the railway department is that the work is going at a very slow pace, sir. There are 3 big bridges that need to be built, and there is a lot of land acquisition that is also pending. So I request the central government to speed up the Kotapalli Narsapur line also, sir. And other than this, there needs to be a Rajdhani Express that needs to start from Andhra Pradesh also, sir. I request the central government to look into this proposal of a Rajdhani Express, which is there from all the major states in the country, but we don't have any Rajdhani Express from Andhra Pradesh, sir. So I request that this demand also be taken into account. And other than this, sir, the Visakhapatnam, the people of North Andhra have been requesting for trains, and one of the important ones is Visakhapatnam to Varanasi and Visakhapatnam to Shirdi, sir. There are a lot of religious pilgrims who travel to these destinations, and they are facing a lot of inconvenience, sir. They have to transfer different kinds of trains in different stations, which poses a problem of language. They have to change in times of midnight or late nights, and they are getting lost. The old people are facing a lot of difficulties, sir. So I express my request again that direct trains need to be given from Visakhapatnam to Shirdi and also Visakhapatnam to Varanasi also, sir. And other than this, sir, coming to my constituency, my major station is Srikakulam Road station, sir. There is a proposal for new ROB because the old one is in a dilapidated condition. But since it comes under the coastal area, the railway department has suggested that it has to be done in a steel structure. But it has been almost 1 year, sir. They are still waiting for the new DPR be prepared for the steel structure. I think it's too late. In times like these, if we can't provide these DPRs in a respected time that has been promised, then the whole point of getting the project done also doesn't make any sense. So I request once again that whatever the time being taken for this be speeded up, and the construction of the ROB in Srikakulam Road station also be done at good speed, sir. And other than this, there is a ROB proposed in Pathapatnam also, which also comes under my constituency. And this one, there was earlier a proposal of creation of this ROB, sir. The length was not disturbing the town or the main road of the town. But right now, for some reason, they've come up with a new design which is actually hurting the structure of the town also, and is going to a much further length for the ROB also, sir, which was earlier designed in a way with minimal disturbance to the town also. So I would request them to go back to the old design only. And other than this, sir, some of the other demands that I have, Pathapatnam and Tekkali stations in my constituency need to be developed. I'll complete in 2 minutes, sir. Pathapatnam and Tekkali stations need to be developed also, sir. And some of the trains like Prashanti, Vishaka and Chennai Express, they initially started from Visakhapatnam and they were pulled back to Bhubaneswar, sir. So I would request that these trains be started once again from Visakhapatnam, and also Tirumala Express, which is from Visakhapatnam to Tirupati. There is a lot of demand, and this train needs to be extended to Srikakulam, which is another 100 kilometers, and additional coaches be added so that it caters for a larger amount of population also, sir. Let this idea also be considered by the railway department, sir. And one important issue, this is not just relating to my constituency, in fact I have represented to the Honorable Minister also, is the problem of railway hawkers, sir. And these hawkers have always been there since the beginning of the railway network also. And even now we see that some of the whole experience of going in a train is when we can have these local foods that the hawkers provide. I definitely understand there is a problem of hygiene, but while addressing the problem of hygiene, the main livelihood of these hawkers is selling this food on the train, sir. So there needs to be a policy. Definitely we should frame a policy, sir, because these are all poor people. They can't do anything else for generations. For generations, they have been surviving on this hawker network, sir. They have been selling these food, local food, which is very, very famous in the trains. So I would request the Honorable Minister to create a policy so that these people also be accommodated and there is no compromise in the safety and hygiene of the food also, sir. So definitely this is one thing that is, and other than that, I am very, very impressed by the announcement of Kisan Rail. And anything that is beneficial to the farmers should obviously be appreciated and should be also be supported, sir. I mean, full support to this Kisan Rail, and my constituency is totally agriculture in nature, and there is a lot of scope for fishiculture, aquaculture, and also horticulture. So I would request the Honorable Minister to definitely give access to this Kisan Rail to the district of Srikakulam also, so that the farmers, the fishermen of my district also get the benefit of this new rail, sir. With this, I thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to speak in this demand for grants, and thank you, sir.
వార్తావాణి న్యూస్ ఛానల్ ఎప్పటికప్పుడు రాజకీయ, సినీ విశేషాలు, స్పోర్ట్స్ మరియు సాంకేతిక పరమైన మరెన్నో విషయాలను మన ముందుకు తెస్తుంది. మరింత సమాచారం కొరకు వార్తావాణి న్యూస్ ఛానల్ ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.